What's up, sports bettors? We have an insane fight night tonight with UFC 278, and what I'm going to be taking you through is the sharpest data-driven bets. So I've already given out a couple picks for UFC 278. I'll include links to them in the end screen, but I found another sharp, mathematically profitable bet from OddsJam, right? So the way that OddsJam works is pretty simple. It's constantly scanning all of the sportsbook odds and comparing all sportsbook odds to one another to find line discrepancies. So for example, in Santos versus Gordon, we can see the sharp bet available is just the bet in bold with a circle around it, right? The profit margin is 2.63%. So this is a super profitable bet. You're getting a 2.63% profit margin. So if you think about it, this fight's tomorrow. We're getting a 2.63% return on capital. The return of the stock market is 8% a year. We're getting 2.63 in one day, in one bet, right? So why is this bet so good? Why is this bet so sharp? Is if you just look at the odds, really, no sportsbook is giving us better than plus 100, and we're getting plus 115 on WinBet, right? The way that sportsbooks make money is they have some estimate of what the true price for a bet should be. What should the over actually be before there's any vig? What should the under actually be once there's any vig? So what you have to do as a sharp data-driven sports bettor is remove the juice, remove the vig, which is what OddsJam automatically does for you, right? OddsJam is constantly scanning all of these sportsbook odds in real time to find you these sharp data-driven bets. So for example, here we can see that Pinnacle, so the sharpest bookmaker in the world, they're only giving us plus 100 on the under 2.5 rounds. The under's been hammered down. All of the action has been coming in on the under. They're only giving us plus 100 on the under, and they have the over set at minus 117. So if you remove the juice, you remove the vig from Pinnacle's market, the true price with no vig is plus 108, roughly, for the under. And we're getting plus 115, so we're getting better odds than the true price with the vig removed. So this is an extremely sharp bet, right? The true odds are plus 108. We're getting 7 cents of improvement on WinBet at plus 115. That's an incredible bet, right? And then you can do the same thing for Bet Online, another sharp sportsbook. They have the over slightly favored at minus 120. They have the under at minus 110, so they have more juice baked into their market than Pinnacle. So the true price to Bet Online's market is plus 104. We're getting plus 115. So we're beating the zero vig true price from Bet Online. And you can do that for every sportsbook, and you'll see the same thing. WinBet is just a true pricing discrepancy where they're giving you odds that are higher than the true odds for your wager. So another way you can think about this is it's essentially like if you're able to buy a stock $5 cheaper than it's trading in the market, right? That's a good bet, right? You're getting something that everyone else is buying $5 higher, $5 cheaper. So, OddsJam's all about looking for bets on sale, bets with value. So even though this may be a new concept to you, if you're a UFC bettor, what I recommend doing is trying it out. We have a 7-day free trial. Turn on these recommended filters, place as many bets as you can from OddsJam, like you can see right here. God, how many do I have selected? I have tons of bets open. So I have a 2-leg parlay. I have the Angels run line. I have the Royals. I have the 49ers. I have the Steelers. I have the Reds. Just tons of bets. And then if we go down here, we can see my bet, Jared Gordon, Santos, under 2.5 rounds, plus 115, $500. So not every bet's going to win. Of course, that's not possible. But if you're placing a bunch of sharp, mathematically profitable bets with an edge over the sportsbook, like we see right here, this one with a 2.63% return, you have a positive expected profit margin. You're the one with an edge, right? You have the edge over the sportsbook, so you're going to make money in the long run. So you can see right here, my bet, $500, 2.63% profit margin. So this bet has $13.15 in EV, as it's called, in profit margin. So hopefully you found this video helpful, and let's make some money.